This is the best tasting protein bar in the world, or at least it's supposed to be. Today, we're going to try it and find out. Hey everybody, my name is Scott and I am passionate about food and fitness. In this video series, my two passions come together for honest food reviews. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing the Anabar. This is a product by the YouTuber Remington James. It's a protein bar. It says the protein-packed candy bar. So these are supposed to taste really good. They're a little bit higher calorie and fat than a lot of protein bars, but they're supposed to taste amazing. Remington James is actually one of the first fitness YouTubers I ever followed back in like 2015. So it's kind of fun to get to do a review on one of his products. Remington, if you're watching, give your boy a shout out. But thanks for teaching me about macros. For these honest food reviews, I like to rate on two different scales. I like to rate on one, which is I call the protein scale. That's just how the food stacks up against another protein snack. For example, like my last video, I did Magic Spoon. So this compared to regular cereal, in my opinion, is like a 5. But against another protein snack, pretty good, like maybe 8. So that's what we're going for on that scale. Scale number 2 is just the taste scale out of 10. These are marketed as a candy bar. So how does this taste next to a candy bar? Is it anything close to a regular candy bar? Is it halfway there? That's what I want to know. Those are our two scales we'll be working with today. So the calories and macros on the first one, the frosted strawberry cupcake, are 270 calories, 9 fat, 29 carb, and 20 protein. Milk chocolate cookies and cream, and that one's also 270 calories. It's 11 fat, 22 carb, and 20 protein. And then finally, the highest calorie one is the milk chocolate monster cookie crunch, which is kind of, I believe there's Reese's Pieces in the candy bar. This one is 285 calories, 11 grams of fat, 26 grams of carbs, and 20 grams of protein. These are also 65 grams, so they're slightly bigger than like a Kirkland protein bar for reference. So I think another one of these benefits that these are touted for is there's no sugar alcohols. So a lot of these have like sugar alcohols that like increase the fiber and lowers the calories, I think. It says real food, amazingly delicious. I think one of the main protein sources in this is the first ingredient is peanut butter on all of them, I believe. So I think a lot of the protein comes from peanuts, like probably from something similar to like a PB2 powder. There's still a lot of ingredients. Whey protein isolate, honey, I think that might be where the sweetness comes from. Anyway, I think that these are also kind of marketed as less sugar alcohols, and real food is probably the honey sweetness instead of like artificial sweetener. All right, so one other thing is where I got these. I've been wanting to try these for a really long time, but I didn't want to buy a full box. So they had them individually packaged at GNC. I was able to buy them all just price per one. I think they were a little bit $2.50, between $2.50 and $3. I've never had any of these before. All right, we're gonna get into these. We're gonna try first the white chocolate cookies and cream. Okay, so here it is. I believe they're all chocolate coated. Pretty good chocolate coating all around. There's a little bit of gaps at the bottom, but pretty good I give it points for good coverage. I've had some protein bars that are chocolate coated and it's like not a very good coating. So let's give it a try. Initial thoughts, pretty good. Definitely taste the peanut butter. Taste the peanut butter right away. So I do taste the cookies and cream, but pretty good. It's a little bit dry, I will say, in the center. Chocolate coating tastes really nice. Tastes like regular chocolate, doesn't taste like a fake chocolate, but center's a little bit dry. Does taste like cookies and cream, but it kind of tastes like peanut butter cookies and cream, because I think that's where the protein's coming from, but pretty good. I would definitely eat it again. For the rating on this one, as for like the candy bar scale, I'd give this like a 4 or 5. I wouldn't be super excited if I didn't think this had protein in it, so it's okay. As on the protein scale though, I think it's pretty good. I'd say it's probably tied for taste with like the Kirkland bars. Another big factor of this compared to most protein bars is it does have a better texture. A lot of protein bars like Quest bars, Kirkland bars, they have like a almost toffee. You kind of have to it like bends as you bite it. This one is a little more candy bar-esque for sure. I give it points for that. In the protein bar scale, I'd give it pretty high. I'd probably give it a 9, probably. Pretty good. I would definitely eat it again. The texture is so far what's better than most protein bars. Okay, so next one we're gonna get into is the frosted strawberry cupcake. This should be interesting if it also tastes like peanut butter. It's gonna be like a PB&J sandwich maybe. Ooh, pink coating. A little bit more gaps on the back in the coating, but it definitely smells like strawberry for sure. I don't get as much peanut butter vibes in this one. Tastes more like strawberry. It's gonna be hard for you to see this probably, but there's like, it looks like there's almost like confetti colored sprinkles in there. I'm seeing some like purple, yellow, green. This one I would say is surprisingly probably better. We usually don't like a fruity flavored protein bar like this, but I'd say they nailed the flavor. It definitely tastes strawberry-esque and less peanut buttery. On the candy bar scale, I'll give it a 5.5 out of 10. This is pretty good. I'd eat it again, but put this against other protein snacks. Like it's got more going on than most protein bars. I'll give it a 9.5. Pretty good. All right, finally we have Milk Chocolate Monster Cookie Crunch, the one with the very long name. They're showing Reese's Pieces in it. I don't know if they actually has that, but this is the one I'm probably most excited about. It's also the highest calorie, so hopefully it's good. We've got like a milk chocolate coating, bottom's pretty well coated, a few gaps again. Okay, now this one's good. This is probably the best one. I'm not seeing, it definitely doesn't look as packed with goodies as they said, but it does have a good flavor, a good texture. Okay, I do see one little Reese's Pieces. It's definitely not packed with them. This one is good though, really good. This one is closer to fooling me with a candy bar. I would say this could be like an off-brand candy bar. This is candy bar scale. We'll give it a 6.5. On the protein scale, I'll give this one it's better than the strawberry one's really good too, so I'll give it a 9.6. I'll give it slightly above the strawberry one. Really good. I would definitely eat it again, just based on flavor. All right, so final thoughts on the Anabar. Pretty good. I wasn't disappointed for sure. They're not as amazing as I've heard some people say that they are personally, but I definitely think they're good. My main hang up, I have to say, if you're on a diet where you're trying to lean out and lose some weight, their calories are a little high, especially this one, 285. The Kirkland bars are also, I think, really good. They do have worse texture, but they taste really good. And those are also 20 grams of protein. They're about 80 calories less than these. So that's definitely a factor for me. I probably wouldn't eat these much if I was on a cut. They taste good. They taste like what they're supposed to taste like, except this one's definitely not my favorite, but I mean, to each their own. Tastes too peanut buttery for the flavor that it's supposed to be. But the other two, pretty good. I'd like to try the other flavors too. I would definitely eat this again. I would say if you can afford it, they're a little expensive. I think I just buy the Kirkland ones because I go to Costco every month. They're like 20 bucks for a box, like $1 each. These are 2 something each. I would say this would be a good thing for me. Like I'd keep in the pantry for a change up. If I wanted something, I have a few more calories that day for like a dessert or something. I ate like probably close to 1 bar altogether. It's feeling pretty like filling. So I think they're probably pretty satiating for the calories. So that's something to consider too. I think if you can afford it, go for it. Definitely worth giving them a try though. All right, everybody, thanks a lot for watching this review of Anabar. If you could give the video a like, a comment, and if you could subscribe, I'd appreciate that a lot. I've got more videos coming for you soon. So thanks for staying tuned, and we will see you in the next one coming up soon.